Okay. You know chickens can't fly, right? All right, let's stick you back on there, buddy. I wouldn't want you to hurt yourself. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and survivors and earthlings, etc., etc. Welcome to my Minecraft 1.6 pre-release test drive overview video thing. And why is everybody looking at me? I'm getting a little self-conscious here. Today's June 25th, 2013, and indeed, Minecraft 1.6 is going to be officially released on Monday. Ermagerd? That's July 1st. So I thought it might be a good idea to get a snapshot, an overview video for you guys of all of the snapshots that have been combined into this 1.6 pre-release. And I'm going to be summarizing this stuff, okay? There's a lot to share with you guys. There's a lot of new bug fixes, lots of new stuff. But I want to keep this video fairly short and quick if I can. And just fret not, I will be doing full tutorial videos down the road. I'll be covering each one of these topics individually in separate videos in greater detail. Alright, let's start with the main attraction, which of course is the horsies, the donkeys, and the mules. Seeing that this is being dubbed the horsey update, we might as well start here. What do you think about that, Dawn Key? Dawn, what do you think, Dawn? Okay, Dawn Key says, go ahead, read your book, and I'm going to do this, and then we'll do some live demonstrations with, with live test subjects. So horses are rare spawn. They're found in plains, and I'm not sure about other biomes. I'm pretty sure they're only found in plains. This will have to be determined with more testing in the future. 5 general types. We have a horse, we have a donkey, we have a skeletal horse, we have a zombie horse, we have a mule, and they come in several colors and varieties and coats and markings and all that jazz. Mules must be bred. You do not find them in the wild. You have to put a horse and a donkey in the honeymoon suite, and they'll get a mule. They come in various speed and toughness, with various speed and toughness statistics, rather. And you can breed them with wheat while riding, which is not working for me, but there's another way around that. You can heal horses when they take damage with various food sources, starting with sugar, wheat, apples, bread, golden apple, and hay bale in that order, from worst to best. You can grow the foals with food. You can equip horses with armor. You can equip donkeys and mules with chests. You can dismount with shift. You can tether and lead with crafted lead, and you can fight inside the saddle. There's a little bit more than that, but that is the general idea. And now let's go do some testing with live subjects. And we're going to try to make this quick if we can. Now, saddles are found in dungeons. They can only be found as loot. It used to be craftable in one of the snapshots. That is no longer the case. So, as you can see here, let's go tame one first. You can't do anything without taming them first. So when you find one in the wild, this guy's wild right here, which I just spawned with an egg, you are going to pet him with a bare hand and hop on, and he's going to toss you right off and get all smoky. See that? He's mad. He's like, no, get off my back. And he's going to throw you again and smoke a little more. Smoking's bad for your health, just saying. And eventually you will break him. And if you want to break him faster, you can feed him, the target, him or her, and that will reduce the time it takes to break. And I think it's like 5% per food item. I think it depends on the food item, actually. But so there we go. We got horse. He likes me. Good man. All right, or horse. And now we can put a saddle on it. So now when I right-click, I'll still ride the horse, but I can't control the horse. The horse is like, dude, you need a saddle. I have no idea what you want me to do. So you got to hop off, and you put a saddle on with a right-click, and you put it right here in the saddle slot, and you can also put armor on it if you like. And, oh, that's beautiful. The white horse with the turquoise armor and the black, and the yellow. I love it. And now if we right-click, we have a horse with a saddle, and we can control it. Voila. If you hold down spacebar, you get a nice big jump. And let me just show you the stats quickly. And the horse hearts are on the right, and my hearts are on the left. And they do come in various stats, as I had said. You get the stronger horses are usually slower. But that's a theory. I'm not really sure about that. Hey, Stable Boy. What's up? Now, Stable Boy, villagers actually talk now. Listen, go ahead, speak. And if you're in here making trades, they like that. You like, of course, yeah. How about that? Wait, you want more? Dude, come on. You do something for me, would you? Thank you. All right, let's go over here now. Let's see, what else did we do? Oh yeah, the horsey armor is found as loot as well. It's not craftable. It's found in dungeon chests, etc. And this is the order of quality. It starts with iron, gold is better, and then diamond finally. All right, that's the horses in general. So now let's look at the leads, shall we? Now you can craft a lead or leash with a string and slime ball like that, and you get 2 leads. And of course you can lead, as we can see here, we can lead not just horses, but all sorts of animals. Come with me, spy chicken, to the interrogation chamber. Well, I don't have time for interrogations. We're going to put him back down. Oh! I didn't even know you could do that. That is great. The flightless bird. I'm choking him. Okay. You know chickens can't fly, right? All right, let's stick you back on there, buddy. I wouldn't want you to hurt yourself. All right, we have Coco, and we have a nameless horse over here attached to the hitching post. And again, you can do that with a right click and a right click and a right click. And whoops. Ooh, oh boy. Okay, 1 right click, not too many. And they are now attached to the hitching post. They can't get away. Cool. All right, now let's go over here. How about let's do hardened clay. Yeah. So all right. So hardened clay you can make with regular clay. When you take the clay and you make clay blocks, right? You put the clay blocks in a furnace, and it'll cook up to make this hardened clay right here. So it's just like that. Bang. And the hardened clay looks like that. It's kind of cool looking. Let's see one. Boom. So now we have hardened clay. Now we can take our hardened clay. Of course, you can build with this. As you can see here, just like that. And you can take your hardened clay and you can stain it as well. So if you want to stain clay, you put your regular hardened clay in a chest, in a crafting area, crafting bench rather, and you put a dye in the center, and it gives you 8 back of that particular dye. It's actually called stained, not dyeing. So there it is. There's all the various colors. Very cool. I'm just going to be doing this randomly, just going along the testing grounds here from A to B and just running into things and covering as we see it. All right, so here we have name tags. Name tags give us the ability to name our pets. And you can even name things like slimes. I have a slime pet called Booger Fleming. And he's pretty cool. And here we have Wilson. And to do this, you just take a name tag, which can only be found in dungeon chests, by the way, or as loot in chests in generated structures. And let's get a name. Can we go name that witch? Let's call her Glenda. She's not a nice witch. I'm not... Gledna? Glenda is a good witch name. I'm not sure if we can name Glenda, but we can try. Glenda! Oh, you're a good witch. That'll fool everybody. Perfect. You can name villagers in multiplayer. There's a trick to that. Visible when targeting within 7 blocks. You can name a horse. And yeah, and it prevents despawning. Pretty cool stuff. More deserty deserts, fewer water. There's less water, fewer water. Bless you. New informative tooltips, right? So now if you look at your tooltips, it shows you some statistical information. Like +7 attack. It's really mostly only on tools and weapons, I believe. And maybe potions. Yes, and potions. It gets very verbose. That's a good word, verbose. Look at that. Pretty cool stuff. Okay, Respiration has been improved. Let's give this a try. Respiration is an enchantment. You put it on a helmet, you hop in the water, and let me show you. There's Respiration on. Nice and clear. Clear as day, as they say, and this is clear as mud, as they say. Alright, I'll lay clear as day. Alright, let's go see what else we can do. How about we go over here and look at the hay bales. Again, these are all former snapshot videos that I've done. Hay bales, you can craft hay with wheat, and it gives you 1 hay bale. So all that, 9 wheat, 1 hay bale, and you can use hay for building, just like that, and you can use it for food, for animals. Hello, Franny! Got any stew? I'm kind of hungry. Franny's famous stew. There we go. I love your stew. I love it. Just love it. Oh. Okay. I was going to switch back to survival, but that witch will start throwing stuff at me. Okay, anyway. Thanks, Franny. We now have coal blocks. Check this out. Coal blocks. So 9 bits of coal. Going to give you coal block, and you can use coal blocks for building. You can make rows of coal blocks, I bet, huh? That probably looks really nice. You can also cook with coal blocks. Oops! Okay, let's try that again. Hold on, Franny. And if I put 1 coal block in here, and can I have that pork back? Franny doesn't use pork in her stew anyway. So. And 1 coal block is good for 72 cooking operations. That's amazing. It's math. It's so math. Okay, I don't like math. Chicken in a pot. There's a chicken in every pot. Vote for me. Comparator checks water levels in cauldrons. Yes, it does. So I've shown you here how the various levels and volumes in the cauldrons provides a specific number of power. All right. Pretty cool stuff. I better do this before... Oh, man. I don't want people to get eaten, especially my stable hand. Stable hand? He's okay. Okay. Wait, what's this? Hansel was here. Stupid witch. Lols. What did you do? I thought she was a good witch. See, it worked already. Okay, let's go to over here. Oh, yeah, here's like a bug fix thing. Lava decay has been fixed. When you dispense lava, or you find lava and you want to get rid of it, and you take away the lava source, it will remove itself much faster than it has in the past. Sometimes it would take days and weeks. Look at it go. Boom, boom. Pretty cool stuff. We'll come back for that. Let's do this. UHC goodness, right? The ultra hardcore stuff. So now we have a couple of things that, some balancing and making things a little more difficult if you desire. And I'm going to have to switch into regular game mode here. Auto healing on and off. These are game rules, and you can turn it on or off using natural regeneration faults. You can do that in the command line or in a command block. So we're going to turn auto healing off, and let me show you what happens when I take fire. Bam. I am not healing, even though I have a full belly. Whoa, don't shoot the witch, man. She gets mad. Alright, so now I'm not healing. Now if I want to heal, I have to actually use some sort of healing device, which would be, whoops, which would be either a golden apple or instant health potion or instant health potion 2. Now these have been nerfed a little bit too, so instant health potions now heal 33% less. So a regular instant heal does 2 hearts and a 2 does 4. Let us demonstrate. Shoot me again, boss. Can you just do a half a heart? Yeah. Okay, so there's 2 and then a full does 4. And if you want to do you can do a golden apple as well. Golden apples have changed a little bit too for the healing purposes. It actually has 2 different effects now. It has a health boost and and has a regeneration 2 actually, and absorption for 2 minutes. So it actually provides 2 extra hearts, as you can see here, and that's the absorption, and a nice little bit of regeneration. Now, there's a cost to that, I should say, and that is that the apple is now more expensive to make. And this is something that the apple used to cost a lot more back in the alpha beta days, if I recall. It is now harder to make because it was too easy, although it didn't really do a whole heck of a lot before it did it. So now it has more, it's more potent, and it's more useful, but it also costs more. So that's that. And the glistering melon actually costs more now too. It costs 8 nuggets and the melon instead of 1 nugget in the melon as it has before. So healing has been balanced a little bit. Let me just drink some milk and get rid of this effect. Boom. And let's get hurt again. And I want to demonstrate the auto healing. Put the auto healing back on. So I should start healing again. So auto healing now takes food or hunger away from you. So it takes from here and puts in here. But it does start in your saturation, which is there's a non-displayed figure. It's under the hood. It's behind the scenes. It's happening. You have saturation when you eat, and it fills that bar first, again, which is an invisible bar, and then it fills this up. So it should be right now. I didn't turn that back on, right? It should be draining my saturation right now. And of course, again, it's invisible, so you can't see it. But that's how that works. All right, while that's doing that, What else do we have here? Chests found in nether forts. It's true. I'm not going to demonstrate that. It's going to take too long. Again, I wanted this to be kind of quick and short, right? What happened? It's out of control. Out of control. Okay, let's do this first. Daylight cycle, you can turn it off and on. It'll stop the sun where it is. Frozen. And you can turn that back on. That's pretty cool stuff. Fire tick. Alright, now, fire tick is basically fire spread and how it's controlled. Right now, if I burn this tree with fire tick, and I think I have it on right now, fire tick is the spread. It should spread. There it goes. It is spreading and burning. Burn, baby, burn. If I turn it off, it shouldn't spread anymore. Do I have that backwards? Okay, that does turn it off. Alright, so if you turn off fire tick, the fire does not spread any longer. If you turn fire tick on to true, and here's the, that's the game rule. Let's do fire tick, rather, and it won't spread anymore. That's pretty cool. But we like it to spread. So go ahead, spread! Alright, I think we're getting pretty close here. Let's show you the new zombie AI. So zombies behave more like a horde. This is interesting. Let's go try this. There's a village over there. And when I press this button, it's going to set the time to night, and it's going to teleport me over to on top of the church. And I'm going to show you how zombies now horde. And what that means. It essentially, the zombies now have a much greater aggro range. So they can detect you and villagers from a greater distance. And if you damage a zombie, it'll sometimes make a call out to a friend. Or more friends. Okay, well this isn't working exactly as I had anticipated, but here we go. Okay, we've got some zombies swimming across the lake here to get inside this building. Yep, there's a villager in there, so they can detect them from farther away, and they just keep coming. I don't know if there's a maximum amount of zombies that we'll get in one location, but that's the horde. I've seen it where they will continue to spawn and mob a town the entire night. It's pretty cool. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe that's about it for this overview. I hope you all enjoyed. And as I said earlier, I will be doing full tutorial videos in the future, and I'll be covering these topics in much greater detail. So keep an eye open for those. And I guess in closing, I'm just going to take my chicken out for a little spin today. He needs a little exercise. Come on, spy chicken. Where do you want to go today? Shooter. Over here we have our mine shaft. And we have a mine cart with chest from the mine shaft, as well as the wooden support. Dungeon, there's only two things from there, and that would be the cobblestone and mossy cobble. I went down to the nether, of course, and picked up a few items from that ancient structure, which happens to be nether brick fence, and soul sand, where they did their farming of netherwort. The old ancient civilization of the nether fortress people. And then we have, finally, the stronghold, where there's a bookshelf from the library there, iron bars from the jail cell, stone brick and mossy stone brick, of course, and correct stone brick.